In this video, we're going to talk about why the book of Isaiah has only one author. So, this has been under the attack of skeptics a lot recently. Isaiah was written around the 8th century BC, but a lot of skeptics think that it wasn't just written by the prophet Isaiah, but there was multiple authors. They'd say that chapters 40 through 55 were written by a different person. They would say that because there's prophecy that Jerusalem was destroyed, it must have been written after Jerusalem was destroyed. Of course, you got to get rid of the divinity or any supernatural because that's just Wikipedia. And then some even argue for a third author of Isaiah. So just want to start with a very secular quote and a claim. So let's get into some of these arguments against the idea of a single author of Isaiah. First is the historical argument. The historical argument states that Isaiah couldn't have known about things such as the Babylonian exile, the post-exile conditions, and Assyria's conquest of Israel because it's impossible to have the supernatural if you're an atheist. So these prophecies are impossible. They would have had to have been written after the event. Second is the grammatical argument. This argument says there are key differences in the writing styles between the different sections of Isaiah. The third argument is the theological argument. This argument says that concepts such as the majesty of God change throughout the book, so there must be different authors with different perspectives on God's majesty. So here's James D. Smart, who's a biblical critic and a Christian. Here's what he says about these criticisms. An honest recognition of the meagerness of the evidence demands of us a suspicion of judgment. Yet one commentator after another has proceeded to base his interpretations upon assumptions that have rested on the flimsiest of foundations. So, let's look at the case for a single authored Isaiah. First, New Testament citations. The book of Isaiah is cited all throughout the New Testament. In Matthew 13:14 through 15, Jesus says the prophecy of Isaiah has been fulfilled. Isaiah 11:10 is cited, where in Romans 15:12 it says, again Isaiah says. Isaiah 42:1 through 4 cited in the New Testament. In Matthew 12:17 through 21, where it says, spoken by the prophet Isaiah. And let's take a look at Isaiah 61:1 through 2, which is cited in Luke 4:18 through 19, where it says, in the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. Now, there are many more of these citations that you can find. This is just a select few of them. So you can see that it is cited all throughout the New Testament, and all the New Testament authors clearly thought there was only one author of Isaiah. Manuscript evidence. There is no manuscript evidence for a divided Isaiah. The oldest manuscript of Isaiah can be seen in the Great Isaiah Scroll and the Dead Sea Scrolls. This is seen below. The Dead Sea Scrolls were written 100 years before Jesus, I believe, and right after Isaiah 39 comes Isaiah 40. There's no division. They just keep looping. So in the manuscripts, there's no evidence that Isaiah is divided. Prophecy is frequent throughout Isaiah. It's a key theme in the book that is seen all throughout it, and a lot of it involves Messiah. Take Isaiah 9:6 through 7, where it says, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatest of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on God's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord will accomplish this. This is Isaiah 9:6 through 7. Now here's Isaiah 53:5 through 6. This would be part of the book that the skeptics would say, oh, a different dude wrote this after Isaiah lived. And there's prophecy about the same Messiah. It says, but he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all like sheep have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. You see, prophecy is frequent throughout Isaiah. The final point, a unity of theology. Key themes such as injustice, hypocrisy, and the denouncing of violence occur both in the first quote-unquote, which would be chapters 1 through 39, and second, chapters 40 to the end of the book of Isaiah. Additionally, both quote-unquote books of Isaiah refer to God as the Holy One of Israel. This is a very uncommon theme outside the Bible. So, as you can see, there's a very strong case that Isaiah had only one author. So, if you like what we share, please click the logo in the middle of the screen and subscribe for new videos, and Thank you. Be sure to follow us on social media. The links are in the descriptions. And if you really love us, become a patron. Thank you. Have a blessed day.